I'm going to Guimaras to cover a motorcycle event, and going to take the other port this time. I'm going to take Ortiz Landing. You can see everybody coming in from behind me from the street back there. There's 80 pesos here for the motorcycle, and I was going to go to the other port because I can get it for 60 there to carry the motorcycle across, but I thought I would try this one. Waiting on the crews here to load my bike up for me, and this is the boat we're going to go on today. So I want to cover that motocross event and try to get a bunch of good film for you there. So, salamat, y'all have a good day. I'll try to get some more clips in. Well, we're underway now, heading over to Horton Point from Ortiz Landing, and I want to show you this is the first pump boat I've ever seen with a actual steering wheel and controls from the wheelhouse. Got a little small miniature wheelhouse built on the boat here. I paid 80 pesos. I'm going to pay 80 pesos to transport my boat, motorcycle on this boat, but there wasn't a porter fee, so it's going to work out okay. It's a sports complex area. I found a dirt road and a gravel road here. Hey guys, Joe. And so I took off down here, and there's no signs or anything. I was just told that it's down here, and then I found this big arena here. It looks like a huge track of some kind. I guess it's a running track, but this is not where the motorcycle races are held. You can see the people piling in here now, so it's going to be interesting to see how big this place is. Look at all the traffic coming in. This is all for the motorcycle races. Well, let's don't waste any more time looking at the people drive in. Let's go see what it looks like. I made it to the festival, or the races here. It's called the Manggahan Festival. Of course, you know, for the mangoes, but this is also the motorcycle part. I looked on YouTube, and there's some other of these events that have gone on over the years. But we're here, and these people here are going to watch my bike, they said. So I'm going to walk on down and see what it's looking like. I hear them making all the announcements now, so it looks like it's just getting started. It's 10:30 in the morning. On Tuesday, so I think I finally got to an event where it just starts. Hello. Well, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. Just wonder if I'm going to see anybody that I recognize, but I hope they have a lot of fun today. Y'all ride along. Well, this is going to be what you would normally find for your automobiles, their pit stop. You see, got a couple of dirt bikes here. And each one of these guys, each one of these groups have got their own motorcycles, their own pit crew, and their own riders. So all the way across the back of this forum here, you're going to find the people that actually are the racers. You see all the race bikes in the background with knobby tires. Everybody's vying for the best seat in the house here. And they've got the best seat in the house up here on top. And we've got some rain coming. I've already been rained on when I got here, but I guess we need the rain. Welcome it. A lot of people here today. You can see the fire truck out there. He's watering down the track, watering down the humps to make it easier for them. It's going to be a pretty wild and wet affair here. More of their bikes here. Uh-oh. This is some more of their race bikes. The nice selection here. Oh, I'm gonna go on YouTube. YouTube. Hello. Wow, everybody recognizes me here. Salamat. Well, I've said it 100 times, but always something to do here in Iloilo. And these people are excited about this. There's a big crowd here. And they're not worried about the heat today. A lot of times they'll bring an event like the Mango Festival and everybody's hidden and put away in the heat, but not on this one, although it's not that hot. The people here are in here for the long haul.
Yung iba talagang dumating lang sa bangka na pumunta ng Guimaras para mag-join lang sa motocross na rin. Tama nga, no? Yung iba galing pa sa States, Canada, sa bar. Oh, karala sa bar. Umuwi lang para magkarera. Si Bongyor, umuwi lang. Mag-abak, umuwi rin para magkarera. Para magkarera, Guimaras. Oh, si Mila yung umuwi para magkarera.
Got series of bleachers set up here.
Kay Dexter. Kay Dexter. Okay, sino man kaya kaya
see all these brush cut down. They're expecting a large crowd today, so they came through and cut out a lot of the brush.
Ang mga participants sa gina na nagparehistro, pero ang inyong waiver, kitala nyo lang balik, paliyog lang balik din sa aton registration area. Ang mga nagsulat sa gina, mga riders na nagpirma sa waiver, wala nyo mabalik dire. Ibalik nyo dire. Kaya kinanglano na muna, hawin na muna. Kaya nali sa aton na madisgrasya. Partner, alam mo ba? Walang mga riders na namamatay sa racetrack. Alam mo kung saan sila namamatay? Asawa.
Well, I got up on the road and got away from these first few booths here. And I'm going to try to zoom in and let you see how many people are actually here. There's thousands of people in here, way down the road.
Joe, welcome. Welcome to Guimaras Island. Directing sana yung Team Pacquiao eh. Yung mga good morning. Oh, nagka-meeting ka. Kita mo yun. Ayan. Media.
Okay, they're calling for all the drivers to get ready now. We've got a few guys out here that are practicing and making a couple of runs. We've got the police here to kind of watch the place. They're enjoying their lunch. Crowded. I tell you, it's crowded here. It's going to be interesting to see all the dust. And these boys up here got the best seat in the house. I would ask them to wave, but they'd fall out of the tree. We don't want them to fall out of the tree now. These people are lined up all the way down the road. None of them have a chair. I don't see any umbrellas, just a couple of hats and a lot of smiles. So they're happy here. They enjoy this kind of event. And it's free. And it's free. That was an aerial shot for you. Then it splits off down here. We've got an ambulance ready in case of an accident. And they're directing traffic here. We've got people sitting back on the backs of the houses. Got people on the backs of the houses sitting back there to watch, so they can get a good seat to watch. practicing on this one.
So thank you very much for joining us today.
Made it back to the back of the motocross race area. You'll see behind me a bunch of grandstands, and they've got those set up on the highest part of the hill here for overlooking the track. So they've got the best seats. But today I'm going to focus on traveling around, walking around, let you see the people and what they're doing and how many people here. Unless you know the riders and the bikes, it's going to be pretty hard to follow with the events and see who's the winner and who's not the winner. But my main purpose today is just to show you what all they have to offer here in the Philippines, Iloilo area and Guimaras Island, of course. So y'all enjoy the ride. Let me see what else I can bring for you. Got drinks over here, refreshments, probably a family clan. And this guy here is going to have some cold water. They walk around with bottled water, 15 pesos, a pretty good bargain. You don't have to carry your refrigerator with you or an ice chest. You've always got cold water here. The crowds go all the way back to there. We've got an ambulance standing by that gets tricycles, brought their own seats on top of the vehicles. The announcer's still getting all the bikers lined out. More cold drinks over here, and crackers, and a little special drink they've got. But you can see the size of this area here and how far back it goes. I'm going to try to zoom in here. You know, I've never seen any trouble at any of the events ever, outside of a young man getting in trouble during the Dinagyang, but he was corrected lovingly by the policeman. But there's a tent down here set up with a PNP. They've got their own tent in case of trouble, which you just won't see here, I don't think. Very peaceful people here. Alright, they're doing the announcing. They're getting all the bikers lined up, so they're fixing to start the races in a few minutes. We'll kind of hang around and drink a bottle of water and cool off. We'll wait till they get started rolling, and I'll try to get you some clips of these guys in the air as they clear the humps.
Last call, riders.
Calling for the last call for the riders. Trucks just about got these hills wetted down. There's only a couple of them left down there. When you've got a ranch in Texas, you think about or in Colorado or Wyoming, you might think about a big timber frame home with a big lot, fancy fences, and this is what they've got here, and this is actually beautiful. Once you've lived here long enough, you can learn to appreciate a compound like this. They've got their homes, and they've got their animal pens, and they've got their bamboo fences. It looks like here there's probably at least 6 families living here in this one little compound. There's some more big buildings behind there. It looks like and I know there's people back there because I can see the clothes hanging. But this is all beautiful country here in Guimaras. And then here's the event from the backside.
I know